Forgiving is something that is not easy to do. I think it's the hardest thing to do ever, forgiving, because um, we go through a lot of things. We go through a lot of pain. This world is filled with pain. So forgiving isn't always the easiest. And in this season, what I'm learning is that I thought there's some things that I thought that I forgave, but realizing no, um, I still haven't processed the pain. Um, I asked God, I'm like, I don't know why I'm feeling like this. I don't know why I think of this. I instantly feel something when I don't understand. I thought that I forgave. I thought that I moved past this. If you have ever gone through like abuse, physical, mental, like physiologically, um, emotionally, uh, like me, the hurt always came from those that I love. And being young, now I'm very mature. Being young, I would forgive, but I wouldn't know how to, comprehend what was happening to me. And I just forgave because you forgive those who love you. It's a natural thing. Not knowing that pain that didn't know how to explain would build and be digged really deep into my heart until I experienced other deceit. And then I realized, my last relationship, I realized that, you know what? No, I am not going to try to hide my pain. I'm not going to try to, bury it. So I was just like, you know what? This time I want to cry. I want to let it out. And I did. And I'm glad I did because it allowed me to really heal. But it is the forgiving part where I would be like, I forgive, but yet I don't know how to forgive truly. I don't know how to do it. We normally, as human beings, we say, this is forgivable, this is not forgivable. We put like a limit, a scale of what is right to forgive and what is not right to forgive. I thought I moved on from this situation, um, this breakup. When I'm saying situation, I'm saying breakup. And I was just like, I don't understand. It's been years now. It's been I don't understand. He was using that situation because yes, I did really heal from that and I did really forgave that person, but he was revealing to me he was revealing to me what was under that. And it just took me back from where it first started, from the people that I love. How the reason why this situation I don't understand why fully I am not forgiving is because I have so much under that. And I just started forgiving and repenting and being like, you know what? I didn't know. I didn't know it was that deep. And I didn't know it is the cause of why why I had so much trouble doing it, why I had so much trouble forgiving and keeping it in my heart. And that's what he's teaching me, that he's teaching me that people are going to hurt you regardless, you know. But it you have a choice to allow it to get all of you. And now things are just so much easier when you forgive with God being by your side. Um, we think we know it all. We think that there's a certain way to do things to whatever, there's a certain way to forgive, but you have to do your part and God will take care of the rest things. Because here's the thing, the enemy will always try to remind you, hey, remember what this person did, remember how they got you. And he wants you to be like, I cannot believe that I let this person do this to me. I will never let anyone do that to me. That's what he wants. He wants you to reflect on the past. And there's so many people that are stuck in the past because they didn't truly let their guard and their heart down to like truly forgive. And I'm not saying forgiving is easy. It is not easy, because clearly right now in this moment that is what I'm facing, and that's what I'm there's like a mirror put to my heart, and I am seeing this, and I still have to continue to repent, and I still have to continue to allow God to truly work in my heart. It is not easy. Can you imagine? You have done worse than what people have done to you, to God. And when you live, truly live through Him, when you live with Him, you realize that, you know what? You realize that people go through things, people deal with things, and it is not personal. You're allowed to feel your emotions. You're allowed, whatever that person did to you, you're allowed to do that. But this whole thing of what the world normalized, where they say, I forgive, but I don't forget, then what's the point of forgiving? I believe that it's a way of protecting. And when you're with God, you don't have to protect anything. And here's another thing, revenge, let God take care of revenge. I've always been the type of person that any time somebody has done me wrong, they always come back and they always apologize. Let God take care of revenge. Let Him take care of revenge. Because if you want to have revenge so bad, it just shows what you have in your heart. You're bitter and you're not over the situation. Because if you were really truly over the situation, then you wouldn't even have the want to do something. Because in all honesty, you don't gain anything from being at the same level as them. So forgive and forget. If they don't change, let them. Stop waiting to see, oh, I'm gonna wait and see if they change. Have boundaries. Boundaries is all about respecting yourself. If you see that they're not respecting you, let them be. Let them be. And move on. Move on with your life. Let God work in their life. You have to believe that God is working in their life, that God can work in their life, even though their fruits, what their fruits show, isn't fruitful. God can do the impossible. You can plant seeds. It's not your job to do God's job. But move on. Forgive and forget, because God is always going to do things His way. Learn to forgive. I'm saying just forgive, but learn to forgive. And the only way to learn and to know how to truly forgive is by going to the one that forgave us all from the jump. And that's God.